it will be ruled out. Then secondly, this thing is unconstitutional, the bombers thing. Why? Who is the initiator? Look at BBI 1. They met, they did a handshake. So the initiator was William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, isn't it?
Doesn't.
So how did this process begin? Because that's what we'll be asking Supreme Court or High Court. For us, we shall go to court when they come with some things which we don't want to accept. We'll ask, who initiated the bombers talks? Raila flew to Mombasa and met William Ruto, isn't it? Then William Ruto called for bipartisan, isn't it? It is not a civilian who called. And the constitution is clear, again, 2010 constitution is very clear. Who can initiate a constitutional reform? It must be, it cannot be a state officer, not just president, not just member. It cannot be a state, anybody who is called state officer cannot.
Yes. Do they have a way around it? I mean, you would also argue that Raila Amolo Odinga also initiated the process.
No. Here, you see, who called for bipartisan? This is William Ruto. Raila Odinga didn't initiate it. He only went to the street. It's clear. Who called for handshake? Can you go to State House, Harambee House without the president calling you there? It's the president who called Raila Odinga in Harambee House and shook his hand. So he initiated it, the Building Bridges initiative. This one by the president going on public and addressed the nation in broad daylight and said he has heard what Raila Odinga wants. He's going to listen to him. And he has called for the bipartisan talks to call off the Mandaman. Is that not what was said? So who initiated it? We shall argue. We are lawyers, man. We will not allow someone to cheat us.
Yes.
You will know in your hearts. Who initiated the multi-partisan talk?
If you look at how we got to the second round of negotiations, I mean, you could argue both sides. Number one, if you look at the first round, Raila Amolo Odinga was essentially not calling for negotiations. He went to the street and said that I'm going to work very hard to make sure that some of the things that I want achieved on the cost of living, on government